What we can see here is the original back plate. They're going to replace the horribly worn out plates with the Barnet equivalents, so I'll probably speed up the video while we do that bit, but bear with me and let's get this clutch pack rebuilt. Trying not to put my fingers in the way for the camera. I'm just going to clean this last plate up with carb cleaner. Give me a minute. You can't smell it, but it smells bloody lovely. Does that thing. So that's the clutch pack fitted. That's the old one. Thank you for looking after me on the Isle of Man, Mr. Clutch Pack. Let's keep her safe. You never know, dear. You never know. Thing is, I've got a garage full of parts that you call I never know. Right, let's get that Circlip on. I've got to be honest with you guys and girls that the only experience I've got of the Circlip affair around the clutch basket is from the Bantam. For those that remember, BSA used a very similar thing. So as many of you Norton people will realise, I've not done this before, but I'm guessing the whole idea behind this assembly, if you look at the profile, is that I can screw this nut in and it will go the other way, so it'll pop and pull and it'll allow me to fit the Circlip in. But forgive me, I'm learning this as I go along as well, so it's a case of screwing it in and then pulling it out to create that space for the Circlip to run within this profile space here. So what I'm trying to show you here is the Norton clutch spring and how I've assembled it. So the puller, for want of a better word, goes on the thread, and then I've put a nut on here, and then basically I tighten this one holding this, and you'll see that the profile will change from I can't even say the bloody word, but it'll pop up, allowing me to push it on and assemble the spring. But let's give that a go now. So hopefully what you can see is that I've created tension on here and the profile has changed to the opposite direction. Can you see it? So it's pulling it down, and when I place this on here now, I've got enough space to safely add the Circlip into the groove here, and I'll try and show you a close-up of that. So this is a very close-up shot, forgive the grain of the photo, but hopefully clearly you can see the groove that's exposed now that the disc is the right way, and this is the retaining band that I've got to get into that groove. Let's give that a go. Okay, so I've located the it's something like a key ring. It's got two rotations and then it sort of has an indent here that fits in, but that is the outer spring. So all we've got to do is release the tension on here. But sorry, my bike's rocking, it's not the camera. Just checking that that's in the groove and sat in properly, and it is. So I'm just going to release the tension on here. So that's the tool removed. Just got to get the adjuster and the locking nut on, and then we'll be ready to make adjustments to the clutch push rod. So what I've got here is the centre clutch push rod, and I'm just going to screw her in until I feel the clutch push rod, and I'll back her off half a turn and then do the lock nut up. Just do the lock nut up, get a spanner, put her in gear, hold the brake on, just give her a tighten up. So what you can see here is I use a Loctite sealant. I don't know whether a gorilla has owned it before me, but as we know on the Norton Commandos, there's only a centre nut, and you shim this for fitting properly. But I just put some sealant along here, and I don't put the 200mm in to preserve the chain. Not that there's anything wrong with my chain, but I put about 110mm, 100mm into there, and I don't use 1050. Doesn't have a shared engine, it doesn't have a shared oil. So what I do, I use automatic transmission fluid and put about 100mm in, as like I said. But I'm going to clean this up, get a new band in. I only use these twice because I find that they lose the profile. Put a new band in, get the cover on, and then hopefully road tester this afternoon. Let's see how we get on. This is the sealant that I use to make my primary chain case lower half oil tight. I know many people don't use a sealant, but this has always kept my primary chain oil tight. I get it from Halfords. It's about 12 quid and it lasts for years. It's black. It's a shame it's not grey, because you've got to wipe it off whilst it's still tacky. Hope it helps somebody. Let's get that primary chain case cover on. So, road test of my 1969 Commando with its new clutch. Bites like a rabid dog. It shows you, doesn't it? It's like an old television that you move to dust and you don't realise how bad it is when it eventually dies, and then you get a new TV. Transformational. I'll put the prices down for the parts to do the clutch on Andover Norton's price list, just to give you an idea. But yeah, a lovely outcome to a bike that was clearly ready for a new clutch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below.